Little Victory Sports Cards here, and I finally got my grades back on that vintage order I sent in way back in mid-February. But I'm excited because today I'm going to use PSA's new Swipe to Reveal grade in their app. And this way you guys get to hear my honest reaction to seeing the grades for the first time. I'm screen recording from my phone and an audio recording from my tablet. So let's do this. 61 cards. Looks like we're starting with 1981 Topps Magic Johnson. Here we go. Alright, it got a 7. Pre-grade was a hopeful 8, but I think the centering was just too much for it. So it got the 7. I'm okay with that. Alright, next card. Looks like it's going to be that 1977 Adrian Dantley rookie. It got a 6. I think my pre-grade was around a 7 on that one. So far, one grade lower on each card, which is actually pretty common for vintage. All right, let's keep going. Next one was a miscut. Sorry, this item can't be displayed. Oh, it was that tilt cut Moses Malone. So apparently the tilt cut was just way too much for him. Let's keep going. Next up, the Pete Maravich, 1974 Topps. I think I was hopeful for like a 7, so let's see. A 5? Yeesh. Alright, not good on that one. Let's keep going. We got the Jerry West 74 Topps, so I think it was helpful around a 6. I got a 5 too. Ooh, they grade vintage tough. Look how sharp they are. They're just hammering the centering. Alright, let's keep going. We got an Oscar Robertson 1972 Topps. I think this one I was hopeful for around a 5. I got a 4. So lower on every single grade. Wow. And there's no creases on that one too. Alright, keep going. Oh no, another miscut. Wow. 1971 is that Dan Easel rookie. Alright. We got a Rick Barry. Weird lighting. You see that lighting on the scan? Strange. 1971. I think I pre-grade was like a 4. I got a 2. This is terrible. Let's keep going. Wilt Chamberlain. This one was really beat up, so I'm thinking like a 2 on this one. So a 1. I'm still 1 below every, or 2 below, or more. I'm below everything I pre-graded as. Oh well, keep going. John Havlicek, 1971. I don't think this one was as beat up. I think the pre-grade was like a 5. They got a 4. Okay. Okay, so now we got... I'm scared now of these. All these 1979 Topps footballs, I was hopeful for a 9 or a 10. I'm scared they're going to give them 8s now. So this is the Robert Brazil, 1979. It got a 9. Okay. Solid on that one. The Greg Pruitt, man, if there was a 10, this was it. Let's see. Come on, 10. What? I'm sorry. Look, do you guys see how sharp that card is? That's insane. I'm not going to deal with that. Okay, Jim Marshall, 1979 Topps. It got a 9. Okay. I can't believe that Craig Pruitt. Okay, keep going. Ahmad Rashad. Pre-grade was a 9 on this one. From the same 1979. You got a 9? That's a cool looking card. Next card up, Jeff Van Note. I think a pre-grade was a hopeful 9, but most likely an 8. It got an 8. There we go. So I'm a little better on the football so far. We got the Mean Joe Green. 1972. I think this one just had a ding corner. I think my pre-grade was like a 5 or a 6. It got a 5. There you go. We got a Dick Butkus. This one had a ding corner too. I was hopeful to get a 6, but my guess it'll get a 5. Yeah, there you go. Got a 5. Let's keep going. Altered stock on the Ted Hendricks. So I do not trim or do whatever. So it's just, I don't know. Sometimes that just happens. Or I bought it that way somewhere along the way in the collection. I'll just keep going. Joe Namath, 1972 Topps. I think this one was close to around a 5. And it got a 5. Minimum size requirement. Oh no, it was the Bradshaw rookie, wasn't it? I was hoping to grade that one. This isn't that exciting now, is it? Joe Green, 1971. This is his rookie. I think it was like a pre-grade of a 3. He got a 2. Okay. O.J. Simpson, this was really beat up. I think I pre-graded it as a 2. That means it'll get a 1. Oh, a 1.5. Oh, thank you for that 0.5. I really appreciate it. Paul Warfield. So, this card, I was so hopeful for a 9. It looked like a 9. I'm excited about this. I think they'll give it an 8 then, because they're one below. Oh, what? That's terrible. That's insane. Do you guys see this card? I'm mad about that one. Okay, the Bobby Mitchells, 1968s. I had 2 of them. I was hoping one would get an 8, one would get a 9. Let's see. They'll probably both get 7s. Alright, there's 1 7. Next one. 7. Wow. This is brutal. This is brutal. Y.A. Tittle, I was hopeful for an 8. That means it'll get a 6 or a 7. A 4? It had no creases. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Stan Jones, rookie from 56 Topps. I was hopeful this would get, I don't know, I think a 6. Let's see what he got. A 4. A 5. Okay. Minimum size requirement, great. Fred McGriff. Now some of these better get 10s. There was nothing wrong with this card. It's the 87 opening day. Fred McGriff. A 9. I think I had another one. I had 2. Let's flip it. Another 9. Or is that the same one? Either way. Fred McGriff, Topps, 1987. This was a 10. A 10. Alright, I got our first 10 on the McGriff. Mickey Mantle, Kmart from 1987. Pre-grade was a 10. He got a 10. 2 in a row. What? Hopefully they switch graders. Alright, let's keep going. The Vince Coleman, 1986. I think this was the Leaf version. Pre-grade was a 9. He got a 9. Wade Boggs. This is the one that was so sharp, but it was off-centered. I was hopeful for a 9, but the way this grader's going, it'll be an 8. Yeah. Nolan Ryan, 1980 Topps. I think I was hoping for an 8 on this one. That means it'll be a 7. Or 6. Yeah, let's just go there. This is a 1980 Topps Royals Future Stars Martin. Oh, this is the Quisenberry rookie. Got a 7. Sorry, I had to stop the camera for a little bit. Next up, we got a 1979 Topps Alan Trammell. Pre-grade was an 8, a hopeful 8. That means it'll get a 7. I got an 8. What? All right. Next up, 1979 Topps Robin Yount. This one a pre-grade of an 8. Let's hope it gets an 8. There it is. Got the 8. Next up, the 1978 Topps Andre Dawson. This one actually was a pre-grade of a 9. It looked great. Got an 8. Look how sharp these are. I hope you guys get to see how sharp these are. I can't believe the grades on some of these. Alright, next up, Jim Palmer. 1978 Topps. Pre-grade was a 9. It got the 9. I just need one card to make this order worth it. Come on. 1977 Topps Johnny Bench. Pre-grade was an 8. That means it'll get a 7. I got the 7. We got the Gary Carter 1977 Topps. Pre-grade was a hopeful 8. That means it'll get a 7. Or a 9 OC. I don't know about that. Weird grade. Hank Aaron, 1976 tops. I think pre-grade was a 6. That means it'll get a 5. It got a 5. Minimum size. Gosh, what is that? Like our 4th one? That was a 1976 tops Mike Schmidt. Tom Seaver, 1976 tops. I think pre-grade was an 8 on this one. Got a 7. Next up, a Johnny Bench, 1975 tops. This one had that kind of corner ding. Pre-grade was a hopeful 7, so that means it'll get a 5 or a 6. They got the 6. You see that left corner? Okay. George Brett, they graded it. That's something. It was really beat up. I think a pre-grade was a 2, so that means it'll be a 1. A 3. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That one is the first overgrade, I think, in my opinion. Wow. Okay. Carlton Fisk, 1975 mini. I think a pre-grade was a 7. That means it'll get a 6. A 5. Okay. A 1973 Bob Gibson tops. Pre-grade was a 5 or a 6. Let's see. Got a 4. 1973 tops Hank Aaron, all-time total. I forget, honestly, what I pre-graded this one as. We'll say like a 6. And I got a 5. Yeah. All right, Willie Mays, 1972 tops. I think the pre-grade was a 5 on this one. Got a 4. We got a Clemente, 72 tops. Pre-grade was a 5 on this. I got a 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at that card. It's much worse than the George Brett. What? That's insane. It's insane. Okay. Steve Carlton, 1972 tops. I think pre-grade was I think it was a 5 on this one. And it got a 6. I'm surprised. You see the centering? Alright, so a good grade on that one. So two good grades in the order. 1971 tops, Nolan Ryan. This is a really condition-sensitive set. Pre-grade was like a 4. Or a 3. I think it was even a 3. See what he got. A 3. Right on with the Ryan. We got a Yaz, 1970 tops. I think pre-grade was a 5 or a 6, and it got a 6. I'm okay with that grade. We got a Frank Howard, 1960 tops. It was a little off-center, as you can see. Pre-grade was a 6, I think. It got a 6. 1958 Warren Spahn All-Star. Yeah, it didn't have any creases. I think pre-grade was like a 4. I got the 4. Hank Aaron. This one was pretty beat up. I think I had pre-grade of a 2. It's a 1958 tops. They're kind of ending strong, or at least what I thought they'd give it. I think we only have 3 more cards. 1958 Don Newcomb. Pre-grade was I think this was a 5 or a 6. It got a 5. Yeah, it's just off-center. Look at that. And 1957 tops Ernie Banks. This one was really beat up. I think a pre-grade of like a 2 or a 3 on this one. You got a 3. So I'd say the last 10 cards are right on. I'm not sure what the grader was thinking. Maybe realized it was being a little too harsh. Either way, last card, I think. A Hoyt Wilhelm, the 1954 Bowman. I think pre-grade was around a 5 or 6. It got a 3.5. Never mind. I take back what I just said. There's no creases or anything to this card. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Enjoying your PSA? No, I'm not. 1 star. No, I'm joking. Not now. Okay, there you go. Thanks for watching.